Take him away.
Oh my God, what is that noise?
Scream his name in anger.
A hangman's rope, 182 deaths and many ghosts. 24 hours at the Skirrid Inn. Hello and welcome to Most Haunted. This week we've come to Wales's oldest inn in Monmouthshire, the Skirrid. But behind this beautiful facade lies a history of mass execution. Since 1110, the Skirrid Inn was used as a courthouse and a place of mass execution. 182 people lost their lives to the hangman's noose. It's said that the infamous bloody Judge Jeffreys could have been responsible for so many deaths, and it's believed he is one of the ghosts that roam inside the inn. Kings and princes have also graced the inn with their presence, and some people say that they have witnessed their soldiers marching in the forecourt. There are many ghosts that are said to haunt the oldest pub in Wales. And with the deaths that have occurred here, it's not surprising that people have heard ghost stories and experienced unexplained phenomena.
There is a reported 182 hangings that have taken place here in this building. So if you can just imagine the amount of terror, anguish, torment, and eventual death that's taken place that must be still recorded, preserved somewhere in this building, probably even in the woodwork of this staircase.
When we actually moved in, we didn't know the stories of the Skirrid Inn. We knew it was Wales's oldest pub. Potentially it could be the oldest pub in Britain. That's arguable. But as far as the happenings of the place, then no, we weren't aware of them.
I believe that it's haunted. I believe that there's something here. I think in a building that's been around so long, I mean, it's 900 years old. People have been born here, died here, hung here, people have fallen in love here. There's got to be something here. And I do believe in the paranormal, so yes, I think there is something here, definitely.
This bar has everything a traveller could wish for. A refreshing drink, good food and a warm welcome. But objects move in this room, and in this particular spot, several people have felt their throats constricting as if they were being strangled. And so severe are these feelings that people have found rope burn marks around their necks, where previously there were no marks at all.
There are many ghostly sightings and ghostly occurrences that have gone on here. Glasses fly off the bar and smash. There's been a white lady that's been seen wandering around the place.
Another one which has happened, which was witnessed by local people, was a £10 note travelled across the bar. Took it probably about 2 or 3 minutes. It travelled from one end of the bar with £3 coins on it. Travelled right the full length of the bar, but continued to travel out, and then dropped to the floor.
Above the bar area are a maze of different rooms. This bedroom used to be the courthouse. People were tried in here. Once that happened, they were then taken through here to the condemned cell, where they would await a gruesome death.
It wasn't, as we all imagine, it wasn't an easy death. It wasn't a long drop and a broken neck. It was a very large, thick rope. You were strangled to death, and it could take you anything up to a quarter of an hour to die of slow strangulation, kicking, writhing, choking and vomiting from this staircase here.
The victims would come out of the cell, through the door and up these stairs, to find the noose waiting for them. 182 people were executed here. But who are the ghosts that haunt the Skirrid Inn. Some people say it could be the hangman, who still hasn't had his fill of death. Others say it could be his victims, who want revenge.
I'm told that there is a malevolent presence somewhere on the stairs. A lot of different people have told me that they've picked up that presence on the stairs.
There's an actual beam here where they were hanged from. It bears the marks where the person would swing backwards and forwards. And remember, of course, they were kicking their legs and writhing. And so, of course, the rope burns are still preserved on that hanging beam to this day.
Phil Wyman, our paranormal investigator, had been conducting the baseline tests a few days before the rest of the crew's arrival. Cold spots are often experienced in the inn, so Phil has strategically placed special thermometers in specific areas in hopes that any temperature drops would be recorded. After the baseline tests were completed, we now have average readings to compare with any paranormal activity. But why does Phil think that the Skirrid Inn deserves an investigation?
182 people were hanged on the premises. The emotions that they would have been going through may have imprinted itself on the building, and hopefully we can find some evidence for that later on.
So, out of all the supposed ghosts here, which ones do you find most interesting?
The one on the stairwell is supposed to be a bit of an evil presence. We don't know a name, so again, hopefully we can get that later on. There's also a woman, not been seen. She's been heard rustling a dress, smelt fragrance. There are rumours that it could possibly be a former occupant, Fanny Price. I'm hoping that Derek can give us a definite name for that later on.
It doesn't bother me living in a haunted pub. The vibes that you get from the pub aren't intimidating at all. When you walk in, it always feels warm and welcoming. So in that respect, it doesn't bother me at all.
Well, at the moment, everything's very convivial. It's great, super place. When the lights go out and people start to disappear, this place will probably take on a very different appearance.
The Skirrid Inn was quite a fantastic place to be, because it's a lovely place to be in. But when you think of all the executions that went on here, that could bode well for tonight, but we'll have to wait and see.
Past shoots of Most Haunted have really made me question whether there are ghosts, and for that reason alone I'm feeling a bit more apprehensive than I might normally be about this one.
I don't think there's anything in this place, in all honesty. So it'll be interesting to see what Derek picks up and what the rest of the crew pick up. But I personally don't think there's anything here, but it'll be very interesting.
Fascinating, the fact that so many people have been hung here and have actually felt the ridge of the beam, which is really freaky. So I'm just really hoping Derek's going to pick something up from somebody who was hung or in one of the courtrooms, perhaps. I'm excited.
Yeah, I slept here last night, and we weren't looking for ghosts, but I can tell you, if you're thinking it's all nice and warm and lovely and happy here now, when everybody's here drinking, when everybody's gone and everybody's going to bed, it goes quiet, the house creaks, there's noises. I think it'll be quite interesting. We're going to find some stuff.
With everyone gone apart from the Most Haunted crew, we were ready to begin our investigation. Derek Acorah, our spiritualist medium, knew he was going to a location somewhere in the south of Wales, but he had no idea we were spending 24 hours at the Skirrid Inn.